There's nowhere on the planet like LA that has the connection to the media companies, to the production companies, to studios, to agencies, to talent, to production. We want LA investors to have the first look at these deals. We want to build a community here.
LA was lacking a technology hub where entrepreneurs could converge. So we wanted to at least create a place where if someone came here to LA from another community, they would feel like, oh, we have to go to this spot. There's an adrenaline that happens here. That was the roots behind Amplify.
Hollywood and entertainment with technology, people are excited to build things. Where are you going to do that except when you're right next to Hollywood?
I've definitely learned a lot about story and how to sort of tell story and media in general, just living in LA, which I think is important for startups to know.
I founded Launchpad LA in 2009 for a very specific reason. I wanted Los Angeles-based companies to have better access to investors, better access to the important companies that exist in Los Angeles. And I wanted them to stay in Los Angeles. I believe we can build this great ecosystem here.
I think the Silicon Beach is just the attitude of people here that want to collaborate and sort of see the technology scene here grow.
You wouldn't think that, in this little office here in Santa Monica, we're powering a massive amount of the internet.
We've built a piece of software called Lantern that's now through a not-for-profit that I started called Brave New Software. We're actually financed all through the State Department. Lantern is a new tool that uses a peer-to-peer architecture to get around sensors and monitoring attempts in countries around the world, places like China and Iran and Syria. A quarter of the world's population ends up being censored in some way.
We might invest in a company that all they do is create content, or they're a content platform like a Twitter or Facebook.
We graduated Amplify, which was our investment program in Venice. We raised $1.7 million. Now we're at the Kingmaker Castle. So I'm going to give you a brief tour, maybe introduce you to my team. It'll be like a startup cribs. So come this way. It's not really a startup unless you have a bunch of dogs. That's Los Angeles. What Kingmaker does in general is we've identified people who already live their lives in ways that others aspire to. We call them our kings, and we shoot videos with them every single week where they teach theory and technique.
Right now, you can scale the whole world from one place. I mean, you can reach everyone, everywhere.
It's fucking cool to be an entrepreneur these days. It is the cool thing to do, because it's fun.
I have 3 rules that I look for in people that I support. You have to have a big vision, then you have to have execution. And passion is what's going to fuel you along the way. If I see all 3, I'm behind you.
What I love most about entrepreneurs, for the most part, is that basically they're just going to run through walls and make their idea happen.
The numbers are there. 2012, $8.2 billion has been moved to social media advertising. In 2015, that's supposed to triple.
Somebody that's going to build a company because they are going to build a company, and it doesn't matter what anybody else says.
Let's just do it. That's kind of what startup is to me. You just do it.